In the morning analysis, I asked you to buy gold at 1635, expect 1640, then 1645. In fact, plus levels can be seen. Likewise, see US 30, I told you yesterday also and today again. I told you 29,650, 700 zone. If it breaks, the next destination is 29,900. Precisely, it has reversed and now trading again at 29,600 levels, and US 100, 11,450, 500 zone. This is the beauty of analysis. I hope you all profited. Now, what can be expected today? With the US cash session, we will see with the help of charts and indicators. Missing on to subscribe this channel is missing on the profits. First, we'll look into gold, followed with Nasdaq 100, and in the end, Dow Jones. Do listen to it carefully. Do note down the levels. Do watch till the end and do press the bell icon. Let's start first with gold on the RD. Now see on the hourly charts, it is trying to create a channel of its own, but support level here at 1632 levels, and it has dropped till towards 1632 after achieving the highs. Now it has again achieved the high there, trying to retrace a bit. So only sell confirmation is below 1632 levels. Till the time it trades above 1632, do not try to sell gold. And yes, if you look at on the other side, now see how you can look at it. See on the 4 hourly charts, you will find lower highs are getting created. At the same time, you can also see this lower lows are getting created. So yes, if you see it breaking 32, then you can still expect it to get the support at 1629, and then below that 1625, and then it will try to drop strongly on the downside. Also remember, now it is looking forward to achieve 1645, very strong resistance level on the upside. Possibly if it sustains here above 1640, definitely we may see it hitting 1645 levels. See on the hourly charts, direction movement is bullish. Stochastic was overbought, has come back to comfortable levels, trying to rise again. The MACD is divergent and bullish. The RSI is looking upwards, and if you look at the 2-hour charts, here on the 2-hour charts, likewise on the 2-hour charts, interesting fact is, see the previous two candles, lower highs, lower lows, and this candle tried to break out, achieving 1643 levels, but failed to go past 1645. Now I'll be looking forward to how it behaves at around 1635, then 1632, and then below that 1630 levels. Breaking below this zone certainly will call for a good drop, as what it is trying to do. See, you should observe like this: first a sharp drop, consolidation, another drop, retracement, lower lows, retracement. So it is trying to create a channel which is bearish so far, and yes, only and only if it sustains above 1645, consider that as a bullish move, else it may try to retrace again. So go short below 1630 levels and buy above 1645 levels. So till this $15, in between these $15, do not trade. You can reduce it a bit, you can sell at 1632, but then you have to be cautious at 1630, 1629 levels. Below that you have to be alert at 1625, and below that you can expect it to drop. So in between 1632 and 1645, do not trade. Above 1645 you can expect it to rise strongly, and then we may see a breakout for 1650, 1660 levels. Look at the direction movement. This is looking forward to a bullish crossover. Stochastic was overbought, looking downwards here. This is contrary to what we are seeing here. Look at MACD. This is divergent and bullish here. It has still got some room for it to rise. RSI looking upwards. The slope is bullish. Now look at the 3-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts too, likewise, if you see here, drop, consolidation, sharp drop, retracement. See, it is creating lower highs here and perfectly aligned with this, and it has achieved the channel high, it appears. So yes, that is why I say only bullish, only buy entry now is above 1645 levels, and only sell entry is below 1632. Below 1632 you can again expect it to drop till towards 1628, 1625, and then below that we may see a sharper drop. The directional movement is bearish, trying to converge crossover. On the 3-hour charts, stochastic looking upwards. It has still room for it to continue with this bullish momentum. Remember, the MACD has just crossed over on the 3-hour charts, and it is trading with a divergence indicating little more bullishness. RSI trading flat, and if you look at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts you will find, now see on the 4-hour charts, bottom, then rise, and this is the channel in which it is trying to trade. The high is there at 1645. The support now for this 4-hour chart is at around 1635. Below that you can expect 1632 again to get achieved, and below that we may see it dropping more. till the time it trades above 1635, we can again expect it to rise till towards 1645 levels. So be cautious there. It is trying to reverse a bit. The directional movement is bearish. It is willing to converge a bit. The stochastic is looking upwards. There is still bullishness here. The MACD has just crossed over. This is the first green candle. Probably we may see it trading with the divergence. We may see it trading bullish. RSI trading flat here, indicating little more bullishness. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, interestingly, lower highs are done, and so far lower highs, lower lows. Yes, it can change the pattern, as three probabilities can happen. That if it continues to rise, you can expect 1652.53, as I told you in the morning analysis. Possibly if it trades past 1645, you can expect 1652.53 levels to get achieved. And on the downside, if it trades now below 1635 levels, you can expect 1632, 1630, 1627 levels to provide a support. Below that, it may continue to drop, and then it can try to give you lower lows, which might take it till towards 1618 levels. Chances for it to remain bullish exist. The directional movement is bearish. It is willing to converge. The stochastic is oversold, looking upwards. Possibly it may give you a green candle today and bring it out of the oversold zone. The MACD is divergent and bearish. The RSI is oversold here. So for now, you can expect that only bullish move is above 1645, where you can expect 1650, 1653 levels, and beyond that it will fly for 1655, 60 levels. On the downside, below 35, you can still expect 1632 as a very strong support. So those who want to take a safe entry, I will recommend rather do not trade between 1630 and 1645. But yes, if you want to risk a little, you can sell at 1635. Expect 1632 as the target, and below that you can expect a further drop towards 1628, 25, and then it will try to drop for 1680 levels. So do not trade between 1635 45 levels, at least those who want to risk a little, and those who want to take a safe entry, do not trade between 1630 and 45 levels. So trade accordingly, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. And yes, if you want to learn this art, you can join my 15th mentorship batch starting on 3rd of October. Be a part of it, and definitely you will cherish the learnings throughout your life. Reach out to me for more details on same. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description, and you can also become a part of my signals group and my Patreon page. So be a member. The links are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now look at the hourly charts. Yes, on the hourly charts, it is trying to trade bullish. Nasdaq 100 is taken a support here at 14,340 levels, and since then it is trying to rise. And see, this time it has failed to go past 11,450 levels, and if it breaks past 11,450, certainly you can expect that it is going to hit 11,500 levels. Also on the downside, you have to be cautious of 11,380. Below that, you can again expect 11,350, 11,300, and below levels. Be cautious there. Yes, it has to break past 11,450 levels for it to sustain the bullishness. Now see here, drop, rise, lower highs here. Yes, if it breaks past 11,450, we can certainly expect that it is going to fly high. Then you can expect the next destination is towards this zone, that is 11,500, 520, then 550, and then beyond that we may see a very good rise till towards 11,650 levels. So be cautious till then. The directional movement is bullish here. Stochastic looking upwards. The MACD is divergent and bullish. The RSI is comfortable. And if you look at the 2-hour charts here, so even if you connect the dots on the 2-hour charts, how far it can rise, see, it has still got some room for it to rise. The high there at around 11,700, 800 zone. So yes, till the time it trades in this channel, there is a possibility that it can reverse again. The highs there at around 11,700 are going to be a very strong resistance zone. So far it appears right now it is failing to breach past 11,450, sustaining above 11,450. Certainly you can expect 11,500 levels to get achieved, and then 11,600, 550 and 600 are the next targets. And as we saw, then we will see it achieving further highs on the upside. The directional movement is bullish. The stochastic is at high. The MACD is bullish here, and it is divergent. RSI is looking upwards. And if you look at the 3-hour charts here, on the 3-hour charts, now see this. First you need to look at previous two candles lower highs, and this time it tried to breach but failed to go past 11,450. Certainly beyond trading above 11,450 you can expect a strong bullish move which will take it further high till towards 11,500 plus levels. At the same time, look at the slope there. Yes, if you see it trading below 11,380, certainly you have to exit the buy position, and then you can expect that we may see a little more drop. Then it will try to come back to 11,350. 340 is a very strong support, and then 11,320, 300 level. Still 11,300, it has got a stronger support. Below that, we may see a good fall for 11,250, 200, and then below that, we can expect a further sharper drop. Now for the day, you need to watch out for how it behaves at 11,450 levels. The directional movement has crossed over for a bullish move on the 3-hour charts. Stochastic is entering into overbought levels. The MACD is divergent and bullish here, and RSI is looking upwards. It indicates we may see a bullish move with the markets opening, and possibly later on we will see how it behaves. Now look at the 4-hour chart. See, the candle size is diminishing in nature, smaller body size, and yes, at the same time it is trying to trade in this channel. The highs of this channel certainly looking at around 11,480, 500 zone, which probably will get achieved with this rise. See, if this candle continues to rise beyond 11,450, you can certainly expect this much size, which is almost of 100 points, and 100 points from 11,400 will certainly taking it till towards 11,500 levels. So be cautious. At least if it sustains above 11,450, you can expect little more bullishness. So buy there, and yes, you can sell at 11,380, but on the downside, you have to be very cautious. See, on the downside, the support there for is at 11,300. That is why I told till 11,300 it has got very strong support. Only if it breaks below 11,300 you can expect that it is going to reverse, and then we can expect a sharper drop. The directional movement has crossed over, and it is on the greener side. It is on the bullish side. Stochastic is looking upwards. The MACD is divergent and bullish. The RSI is looking upwards. And if you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts you will find that, see, interesting observation, lower highs and consistently all the three are well aligned. Hence you have to be watchful of 11,450, 11,460 in fact, and beyond that you can expect a rise for 11,500, 600, and then it can break out further for 11,700 and plus levels. The directional movement so far was bearish. It is trying to converge a bit. Stochastic is oversold. It can try to pull back it again on the upside. The MACD is divergent and bearish. It is trying to converge a bit. Stochastic RSI has seen the bottom and trying to bounce back from here. Considering this, I will recommend you to buy at 11,450 levels, and beyond that you can expect 11,500 levels to get achieved. Beyond that you can certainly expect more bullishness. Then in fact it will try to hit 11,540, 11,600 levels, and beyond that it is going to remain extremely bullish. Be cautious, it can fly any point of time. On the downside, you can sell at 11,380, but remember, there is going to be very strong support at 11,340, 50 zone, and then 11,300 levels. There is a stronger support till 11,300 and bounce back any point of time till 11,300. So one point, you can either buy at 11,300 and remain safe. That is another way to look at. Below 11,300 you can certainly expect a good drop. Then we will look forward to 11,200 levels, and below 11,200 it is going to crash till towards 11,000 levels. Be careful there. So take your positions accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones. See, US 30 Dow Jones on the hourly charts, lower highs are getting created, and it is, see, after the rise, two sharp candles, lower highs, it is trying to reverse. Once it trades past this zone at 29,650, certainly you can expect that it is going to fly high. Then you can expect that we are looking forward to at least 29,720, and then beyond that we can look forward to further highs till towards, see, first thing is it has to pass by 29,650, then you can expect 29,720, and beyond that it is looking forward to 29,900 levels. Be careful there. Directional movement is bullish. Stochastic is looking upwards. The MACD is bullish. The RSI is comfortable. And if you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, see this consolidation, consistently it is trying to consolidate here. If you look at this way, and any point of time, if you see it breaking beyond 29,700, certainly that is the point beyond which you can expect that we are looking forward to 800, 900 levels, which will definitely get achieved today. In fact, 30,000 levels are the stronger resistance. The directional movement is bullish here. Stochastic is looking downwards. The MACD is bullish. The RSI is looking upwards, indicating little bullishness there. And if you look at the 4-hour charts. Now look at the 4-hour charts. Interestingly here, we have seen lower highs, we have seen it giving higher lows so far. Yes, till 29,500 do not sell, and till 29,650 do not buy. Above 29,650 you can buy there, expect 29,720, and then beyond that definitely we may see 29,900 levels today itself. On the downside, sell at 29,500 but expect 29,400 to provide a very strong support. If it breaks below 29,400 we can certainly expect a very strong drop. The directional movement is bearish, it is trying to converge. Stochastic is overbought, the MACD is divergent and bullish, the RSI is trading flat. And if you look at the 4-hour charts, now on the 4-hour charts, see, look at the candle size here from 29,300 to 29,450, 150 points. And if you count 29,550 to 150 points, at least 29,700 can be seen today. That is going to be certainly very strong resistance zone. So probably we are looking forward for it to achieve this zone, at least 29,680, 700. In between these levels till 29,600, 700. I have told you yesterday also, I am telling you again today, be cautious between 29,650, 720 levels. This is going to be a stronger resistance zone only and only if it sustains about 29,720. Then definitely it is going to hit 29,900 and in fact 30,000 levels. Be cautious with those levels. On the downside, you can sell here at 29,500, expect 29,430 as the support, then 29,400 is the stronger support. Below 29,400, it may crash strongly on the downside for 29,300, 29,100 levels. Directional movement is bearish here. Stochastic is looking upwards. The MACD is divergent and bullish. RSI is bullish here. And if you look at the daily charts, on the daily charts, remember this fact that see these three candles, previous two candles higher highs, the resistance now probably it may try to achieve 29,680 levels. Possibly that is going to be the resistance. If it breaks past this, certainly you can consider it for a reversal there. And till the time it trades between 29,680 and 29,300, possibly we may see a little resistance on the downside and both on the upside as well. Beyond 29,720, you can certainly expect that it is going to hit 29,900 level. Directional movement is bearish. It is still divergent. Stochastic is oversold. The MACD is divergent and bearish. It is willing to converge from here. Let's see if it does. Stochastic RSI is oversold, trying to come out of this, indicating we may see little bullish moves which we had already seen. Now for the day, buy about 29,650, but remember till 29,680 there is a resistance, then 29,720. If it sustains about 29,720, expect it to achieve 29,900 levels. Also remember on the downside, yes, you can sell at 29,500. 29,430 is a very strong support, and then 29,400. If it breaks below 29,400, certainly you can expect 29,350, 340 levels to provide very strong support. And only if it breaks today 29,300, expect that you are going to get a stronger bearish move. Then you can expect 29,200, 29,000, and in fact it can drop below 29,000 levels. So trade with caution in between 29,500 and 650. In fact, on the upside, be cautious of 29,680, 720. Beyond that, certainly it is going to give you a very strong rise. On the downside, below 29,300, you can certainly expect that we are looking forward to 29,200, 29,100 and below levels. So take your positions accordingly, trade accordingly, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.